What's up, YouTube? We're here for The Valley, Season 3, Episode 17. We got one more to go. This has been a long season, full of not much of anything, really. Kind of the same circular argument that we've been having. I need Bravo to get Schwartz is already on a goddamn show. To get Sandoval and or Sheena on the line for next season, because this is not gonna get it done. This is not enough. It, I'm gonna watch because I'm just a Bravo watcher. I inject Bravo into my veins. I'm surprised I don't have a Bravo tattoo at this point, but I feel like that would be a little too much. But I love Bravo. My TV pretty much stays on Bravo and true crime. So when my friends ask me, have I seen things? The answer is almost always no. Because if it's not Bravo or true crime, I don't know. I'm just really bad with watching other things. And I'm trying to work on that this year, but it's not proving to be effective. But anyway, that's tangents. That's not the point. The point is they need to shake this up, because this current cast dynamic is not gonna keep viewership for season 4 if this is where we're gonna stay. So I hope that they are having some conversations about what they're gonna do. I hope that they maybe need to make some cuts. Some people may need to go. I don't know, but this ain't it. This ain't it. This now I got some little decent notes out this episode, but I'm just saying overall, for us to be one episode away from the season being over, and I'm just thinking back on everything that happened, it's like Danny, Nia, and Janet. That's been the season. Without the chaos of Jax, without a true villain, even though everybody wants to make Janet the villain, which I don't know why everybody hates her that bad. She ain't that damn bad. There's been worse on Bravo, so I don't get that part. But yeah, without having Jax to be chaotic and to hate every episode, it's pretty lackluster. So anyway, let's talk about the episode. So last episode was filler. It was mostly the bridal shower, so I didn't there was no need to make a video on it because I don't like to talk about filler episodes. I'll just feed them into the next one if there's nothing to talk about. Zach, stop wasting Benji's time. You don't want no damn kids. Grand opening, grand closing. You over here dragging this man along because you love him, and I get it. But if y'all ain't in alignment, y'all just ain't in alignment. Let that man go find the person who wants to be a daddy with him, and you give him love and light and move on. There's that. Danny and Nia sitting around talking about not trusting friends, not having to raise their voices at anybody else besides this friend group. I say, yeah, because they probably only have surface level churchy friends who don't know what really goes on with them behind closed doors. They probably don't watch the show. They probably don't know anything about Danny and his drinking. They probably have never seen the way he talks to Nia when he's drunk, because he probably doesn't drink around them. Or if he does, it's probably super duper light. He probably babysits a glass of wine, if anything. So, yeah, of course, you won't have to raise your voice at nobody else, because there's nobody else to hold y'all accountable. Next, Jesse and Michelle. So I really like this scene because, for one, when Jesse was signing the divorce papers, he's like, oh, it only takes 2 seconds to get a license at the courthouse and 2 years and 4 days to get divorced. And I said, no, thank you. Not interested. And it immediately made me think of Erica De Niro, who I watch here on YouTube. Shout out to the diva, because she be trying to tell y'all. Not only do she be trying to tell y'all, don't get married. She be trying to tell y'all that y'all don't know each other. She be trying to tell y'all that, y'all have to get these licensures for everything, and how basically what he said, that they don't take no time. But then you don't have to, and you have to renew them, but then you never have to come with your marriage every few years and come back to the table to say, do we want to renew this again? Is this working? Is this not working? You have to go through this whole rigmarole of fighting, cussing each other out, dragging each other through the mud, taking each other through the ringer, paying all this money, knock down, drag out fights, custody, money, this, that, to finally get a judge to sign off on the paper to say, okay, y'all can go y'all separate ways. And folks be looking crazy about the head once you get all that done. So I just thought that was very interesting that Jesse made that comment. Like, yeah, it don't take nothing to get married, but once you want to get out of it, it's like, oh, grabbing you by your scalp. Okay. It was crazy seeing Michelle get emotional because Jesse, he's so crazy, for one, as we've seen, and their split was so tumultuous that I wouldn't think that she would still be processing the divorce. I would think she would be jumping for joy, to be honest. Like, haven't you been unhappy for the longest? You dated somebody last season and all this. But again, y'all refused to go see the lady. So I'm sure she probably has a whirlwind of emotions going on. The ending of your last relationship, the finality of your divorce now. You're still probably, well, not even probably, you're still grieving your mother, the loss of your mother. So, a bunch of things. Go see the lady. And I also said that I can see I can see both sides, because you get glimpses of Jesse being sweet here and there, and it's like you can see, okay, that's the man that she fell in love with until she fell out of love. So I get it. I mean, I don't get it because I ain't never been married, but I get the emotion that could come with all that, the dissolution of the the parents, the family unit, whatever. And now we're just co-parenting the beautiful baby. Also, I said, Michelle getting that money, because the house that they opened up with, the $7.8 million house she was trying to sell, gorgeous. I didn't know she was doing real estate deals like that. I think I really forgot that Michelle was doing real estate, because we don't really see on this show the cast working. So I think I forgot that she was in that industry. But that house was T. She has A-list clients. Okay. Allegedly, she was slash is dating Dr. Dre, which, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Terrible choice. Going from Jesse to Dr. Dre, besides that money, it's not an upgrade. But do you, boo boo? And I looked up Max Amini. Was that how you say his last name? I think the one that she said she was going on a first date with, the comedian. And he don't look like nothing, in my opinion. So moving left and right along. Luke and Kristen. Ooh. So this scene was a really good too. Two back-to-back good scenes with the couples. So they went to therapy, and I said for them, I got a long, a long little paragraph of notes for them. So I said that it looks like people want the baby, but they don't really think out the parenting part fully. There should be conversations of expectations for each other. Hey, what does being a dad look like for you? Hey, what does a mom look like for you? So that you can make sure you're in somewhat of alignment on duties and tasks and just how you think each other should be coming to the forefront when it comes to raising this child together. I said, y'all literally have friends who have been through this, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Why didn't y'all use them? Why aren't y'all using them while y'all are in the midst of this? Those are y'all's resources. Ask questions. Come to them for some help, some guidance, some counsel. Luke saying that pregnant Kristen was someone I hadn't met yet when they were talking about when she was saying like, oh well, you proposed to me, and he was like, basically, yeah, until I saw the pregnant version of you. I said it was harsh, but it was honest. So I don't know if the internet is dragging Luke or what. I know I also watch Bravos, and I know they be really hard on Luke, but I'm team Luke in this situation because I just feel like these are things that we have to address, especially before marriage, because people don't be seeing their partner through these different seasons of pregnancy, loss, financial stress, grief, whatever. Any the ups and downs that comes with a person's individual life outside of the relationship, and and yet people be so quick to run to the altar because, oh, love is so fun, but they forget the or worse part when they say for better or for worse. It's like that part, just they say it, but it's like one end out the other. It's just saying it because that's the script. And it's like, no, no, no. Sometimes there's a or worse that needs to be addressed. And what are you going to do in those moments? And I feel like a lot of people's marriages obviously suffer after kids. So I think that it's good that they're getting this rough patch out the way, and that they're trying to also go to therapy to make sure that they are communicating effectively to each other. Hold on. I wish I had some wine. I need to buy some, but it's cool. Hydration, water will do. We got to keep the skin looking nice anyway. Why do y'all want a second kid? I am so confused by this. First of all, Kristen is what, 41, 42? You already had, a time getting pregnant with this first one. Y'all are already having issues with this first one. I thought we were one and done. Where did the second one come from? And then y'all want to do back to back? Y'all want two under two? Look at Danny and Nia. Look how stressed they are. Why do we want to do that? I I was in shock. That kind of gagged me a little bit because I literally thought they were only doing one kid. So I'm like, Y'all can't get on the same page with Kaya, and she's only 3, 4 months. But y'all want to hurry up and go ahead and have another one? Don't think that's a good idea, but God bless everybody. So yeah, we didn't really get any resolution out of that session, but it was, to me, it was very interesting to see from the male point of view just that honesty of being like, yeah, I love you, and I, you know, it. I when I asked you to marry me, we was good, but now that I seen this other side of you, I just, I'm not sure because we ain't getting along, and I'm not about to marry that. Which, valid. I said there is too much of the telephone game in this group. There are too many apologies without people genuinely moving on, and too much clicky behavior, in my opinion. There's a lot of friend possessiveness, a lot of people wanting whoever they're closest to in that moment to join in their battles, whoever they're beefing with at the time. And then, even though they'll turn around and forgive them, now you got the person that you done brought in because you're like, well, you my best friend, stick up for me. Now you got them stuck looking stupid for stepping in a fight that wasn't theirs to begin with, because you didn't ran and forgave the person, and now they got egg on their face because they like, now you got me beefing with somebody that I didn't have no issue with. So I just think it's too much immaturity in this group for everybody to be over the age of 30, besides Schwartz's girlfriend, which, weird. Age gap relationships, do what you want, but weird. Mid 20s and Schwartz is what, early 40s? Why are we doing that? What are y'all talking about? I don't want to hear that she's mature for her age. Bush. It's weird. And you know what? I'm finna gonna look, not tiny, super duper minute tangent. That's been happening a lot lately with these celebrity men, the Genuines, the Lil Waynes, the Scottie Pippins. What's going on? What are we doing? Are we trying to keep pushing that to the forefront so we can normalize it? So we can be like, yeah, who cares? Because then, how young is too young? Ew. Ew. Okay. Anyways, um, yeah. So that was it, really. I think the last part of my notes, I just said, oh, I said we need the drama back. We need the drama back because there's no villain without Jax, and these people are exhausting with their circular arguments that are leading to no resolution, and it's the same thing as last season. And we don't want to see another season of the same gang ups on the same one person and barely any fun. Little, tiny sprinkles of fun in between really meaningless drama. If Danny want to drink himself into a stupor, let him. Let him embarrass himself on national TV and have to keep apologizing on a black screen with white writing. Who cares? What else is going on? What else we got? And no, I was gonna say I want to see more of them with their kids, but no, not really. Actually, I want to see more fun. I want to see more fun, and we need more. We need some activation. That's why I say bring Sheena, because her and Lala beefing, so we can see Lala turn up. You bring Sandoval, we get. I don't think he'll really come in starting shit, but at least we get more of that The him and Schwartz. We get the didn't he have something? Dang, I think Sandoval has something going on with that girlfriend recently. I think I briefly remember seeing something come across my interweb about him and that girlfriend. So maybe no Sandoval. Damn. Well, I don't know, but Bravo, y'all need to figure something out because this season's like, mm, a, I will say a 5 out of 10, but I feel like that's really actually being generous. So hopefully they get that together. But yeah, those are my opinions on the things and the stuff and the shows. I hope y'all enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to hear more yap sessions, because that's what I do, we try to, just talk about the show in a more broader sense than to just be scene by scene breakdown, same talking points as everybody else. Because I ain't everybody else. I got my own mind. You feel me? So, yeah. Comment down below. Engage with your girl. Share me. I'm trying to get some more people to watch the channel. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.